Hello my friends, this is going to be a very different video that I've done before. It's going to be my second sort of vlog style video. I hope I edit it a bit better than the day in the life. So it's going to be very real. I want it to be very real and very human. Apart from that very staged entrance, I guess. And I do say a lot, so there will probably be some cuts, but I'm going to try and keep it as fluid and in one take, and just kind of be honest with you and just talk to you about my struggles with Instagram and my mental health towards it, and and why I think Instagram is full of shit. So I'm going to take my coat off, I'm going to get set, have some coffee, and then I guess we'll get into it. I won't do any kind of flashy sort of title sequence or anything like that, because as I say, I just kind of want it to be a little personal human to human rant through a laptop or phone screen and the power of YouTube. Okay, so I don't really know how to get started with this, but I guess we'll go with the fact that I've been struggling lately with Instagram and mental health and the way that Instagram makes me feel these days. I suppose it's a good idea to just get started with one of the facts that I can talk about, and hopefully I'll kind of get more and more comfortable with this and open up a bit easier. But can we just for a second address the fact that Instagram are total bullshitters? They recently got rid of the likes feature, which I'm sure by now everyone's experienced. And they've said the reason they've done that is for mental health, so that people don't compare their stats to other profiles. And when this first came out, I thought, wow, that's actually a really good idea. We all kind of, I'm sure a lot of us look at other profiles and compare ourselves and hold ourselves to a very high standard. And when we don't reach that, it feels crap. That's how, that's the struggles that I've been having, right? But then they actually implemented this update. And this is why I think it's not at all to do with mental health. To put things into perspective, I just want to kind of explain some things. So you may have, if you've been watching my videos or, you're on social media at all, you would have heard of TikTok, I would assume. And what's happened is TikTok is becoming very, very popular, very, very fast, and taking a lot of users away from Instagram. And Instagram are panicking. And it's my view that this whole removing likes thing was nothing to do with mental health, nothing to do with kind of making people feel more safe on the platform or more competent on the platform, I guess. It was a way for them to be on people's minds, to make headlines, to be in the news, and kind of desperately cling on to users and maybe even bring some back from TikTok. And why do I say this? Well, if you go on TikTok and you go on popular profiles, and hopefully I'll edit this, I will edit this and I'll show you a screen grab, you'll still see when you go to their likes, it is liked by thousands of others or millions of others. So you can still see that you're not doing as well as other people. It doesn't make any sense. If it was to stop you from comparing yourself to popular pages, just get rid of the likes feature. Don't say, oh yeah, liked by so-and-so and thousands of others, millions of others. You can still compare yourself to other profiles. So it doesn't make any sense. Another point is, as a creator, you can still see that your posts aren't doing very well. You can still see your insights. You can still see how many likes you're getting, or you're not getting, which is what they're trying to say they were battling, but they haven't battled it at all. It literally makes no sense whatsoever. So I'm calling Instagram out, and I'm calling it total bullshit that they've done this for mental health, because it's exactly the same. I think it was just to make headlines and make news and be in people's minds again so that people can forget about TikTok. So I guess you're wondering, what are my struggles with Instagram, and what have I got to complain about? And I really want to be careful, and I really want to stress the point. I realise that Instagram doesn't owe me anything. I don't want to sound entitled, like some entitled prick. Instagram doesn't owe me anything. My followers don't owe me anything. I really am blessed to have such an amazing group of followers. There's these key followers, and they just show me so much love and support, and I will be forever grateful, and I will do whatever I can to make them happy, because I love them. They're really cool. But here's where I'm struggling, and my mental health is kind of going off the charts, I guess. I literally work my butt off. I work so hard to try and make cool content, to try and figure out, what people are going to want to read, what people want to see, keep things churning on a regular basis, which is hard work. I know people that don't take social media seriously probably don't realize how much hard work it is. Constantly having to churn out stuff and get stuff out there, and there's a business side to it. For example, what hashtags to use, you have to be a friend to the algorithm, and this is where my mental health comes in. Instagram has made it so difficult. They literally punish their creators. If one post doesn't do well, and I've noticed this through experience, if I post one thing and not a lot of people like it, and that's fair enough. It's my job to create content that people like. If people don't like it, fair enough. But then I will post something on Wednesday. I post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I will post, my next post after that will be a proven favourite poem that people have always responded to well. And then that doesn't do well, because the Instagram algorithm punishes its creators. If you put out one piece of content that people don't like and it doesn't resonate, they then punish you for the next. They bring your reach down. And as a creator, as someone who has had their work seen and loved for so many years, and for someone whose dream it is to be a recognized creative person, to be so close to that, to have spent years building up an audience, to have spent years working your arse off to kind of get your work seen, and then for a crappy algorithm to then just punish you and make it so difficult. It's really, I can't stress, maybe I am sounding really entitled, but I can't stress how soul destroying it is to be that close to your dream, to be living that, and then have it stripped away from you. And not because your content maybe my content is bad, I don't know, I can't speak for myself, but it seems to resonate with a lot of people. A lot of people seem to like my work. So it's not even that I'm doing something bad, it's totally out of my control. And this is probably the issue with the 21st century, right? That we live for likes, and we live for kind of validation, which is really bad. But I think any artist of any era has always sought out some sort of validation and attention to their work. That seems to be a kind of innate thing that we crave. And you can go into the psychology of all that, but I won't do that now. I'm calling Instagram out for their bullshit mental health excuse of removing likes, which they haven't removed. It's still a metric in the algorithm. The algorithm still pays attention to likes. And I'm calling them out for actually causing mental health issues. They're not fixing it, and they're causing it. They're making it harder for creators like myself. There's probably a saying that I can't think of right now. It's like you're giving us this treat and then taking it away. I just have an issue with the algorithm. Is it worth being an Instapoet on Instagram this day and age? Instagram is a great platform to kind of share your work. And it's got an amazing poetry community. Everyone's so lovely, and I'm proud to be a part of that. But if you're looking to join Instagram to make a name for yourself, I really think you should be looking at TikTok. And I'm going to make a video about TikTok soon. But I have 20 followers on TikTok. If you're looking for exposure, I have 20 followers on TikTok. One of my poems has been viewed 400 times with 20 followers. I have 10,000 followers on Instagram, and my last post, I think, reached 170 likes. So just put that into perspective. Being a part of the Instapoetry community is great. There's so much support there, but if you're looking to kind of make a name for yourself, I think it's very oversaturated now. I think Instagram's made it very difficult, which is why I would urge you to jump on TikTok, because imagine, I feel like I'm the only poet on TikTok right now. So if you're a poet on TikTok, please hit me up, Adam Gary Poetry or Adam Gary Poet. Because imagine being able to be at the forefront of a new platform, the forefront of a new movement. Now's the time to jump on, I think. And TikTok and YouTube, by the way, TikTok and YouTube, they reward their creators. I feel like Instagram they punish you. And it's really messing with my head. It really messes with my head. So in the new year, I'm going to kind of drop down from Instagram. I don't know why I made this video. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about my mental strains, I guess. The strains of my mental health that Instagram has. I felt impelled to make this video because I don't know if there's any other poets out there that are feeling, unvalidated or worthless, really, and questioning their work. This is what Instagram has done to me. It's made me question myself and my work, even though I know that it resonates with people. So I guess as a warning, just if you're starting out, because my Instapoetry videos have done really well, they're quite popular. So if you're watching this and you're just starting out, just be careful and look out for yourself, because I'm having to really fight with myself up here and having real doubts, and that's not good for any artist because we doubt ourselves anyway. I'm probably going to regret making this video. I've probably lost a load of subscribers and bored people to death. Maybe I'll do some editing to make it a little bit snappier and easier to watch, but I just kind of wanted to do a little video journal, I guess, a little rant at Instagram for lying to us about removing likes for mental health, because I really don't think that's true. Otherwise they really would have removed likes. I think it was just a ploy to get us back on the platform and thinking about Instagram again, because they're worried about TikTok. A load of celebrities have jumped over to TikTok, so that's a huge sign that TikTok's here to stay. Anyway, let me know if you want more videos like this. I highly doubt you do. Hopefully you kind of connected with me as a person a little bit. Maybe I've just embarrassed myself. Probably no one's still watching this video's 10 minutes in. So thank you very much for listening, and I'll go back to my poetry tutorials next week. Cheers.